Okay, so this is my first video and I called it First Date because when you go on a first date, you want to have a good impression, you don't want to be fake, you want to be down to earth and really get to know each other. And I thought it was a good idea for my first video to kind of be the same way. So this makeup look is called First Date and I hope you all enjoy watching it. This is the palette. I'm using the Too Faced Natural Eye palette, which I think is a really good one for this kind of look. It has all these really pretty, this is a white, pink, all kinds of really pretty colors. I'm going to start mine off with the color Heaven and just really put it all over my eye. Next you want to use, that was my highlight color, and then next you want to kind of use a color that's going to bring the pop out, and I'm just going to apply it from like all over my actual eyelid. And for that color I'm going to use the Velvet Revolver, and I'm going to pat that color into my eyelid. Just really pack it. I'm kind of going to do a neutral smoky eye for this, which is kind of weird because you normally think of smoky eye dark or smoky eye, you know, very bright, but instead I'm going to use a lot of the lighter shades and just use those darker colors, even though they're really not dark, in the corners like right here, and get that kind of, you know, smoky, flirty look. And I'm going to use MAC Sable for that. And I'm going to put it in my crease first. And then I'm going to take the color Espresso, this one, the top, that one, from this palette, and put it in the corners of my eyes. I know I said I was going to do that last time, but I forgot. And I decided to do the crease first. Doesn't really, well, it does matter, kind of, but... And that line, that does not have to look good to begin with, because you're just going to blend it. You don't have to blend with your fingers. You should, I mean, you don't have to blend with a brush either, but I like to blend with my fingers because it's easier for me to get it really even. next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pink color and kind of put it right on this area to kind of make that like the color pop up just a little bit of pink, because I haven't really used a pink yet than I said I was going to. So I'm going to use the Silk Teddy color, which is right there, and just put it right in the center of your eye. The reason I keep looking this way is because my mirror's over here, so if it kind of looks weird, that's why. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is what it should look like for now, without any line or anything on. And then next, sorry, I had to move my chair up. Next, what you're going to want to do is line your eyes. I'm kind of a gel and a pencil girl, like I use both of them, and I normally use pencil underneath my eyes and then gel over, unless it's like daytime, and for some reason during the day I normally wear pencil for both, because I really like this color. It's the Plum from MAC, and it really makes my eyes pop. And it probably would for brown eyes too. Probably blue eyes. It's a really good color. It really brings out your color. And sometimes I get bored with just browns and blacks all the time. So I'm going to use this for the underneath. And then the Sonia Kashuk, the gel liner in Coca. This is the one I'm going to use for the top, and that's the gel liner. And you can get this at Target, and it's not very expensive. So I really like this gel. It's quality, and I really like it. And most of them normally run on my face, or I can't do it right. This one's really easy to use, so I really like this gel. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my lining brush and going to go back and forth in the gel, and I have my mirror right here, so I'm going to move it to where I can actually see you. Sorry for doing that. Okay. Make sure it's easier to start on the outside, because a lot will come off at first, and it doesn't really matter how, I mean it matters, but not really how thick it is on the outside. It's just kind of a line. And then in the inner corner you kind of want to get more precise. So I like to get the most of it off on this side, and then as I get over, I like to kind of, you know, as it wears off, make it a straighter, more controlled line towards the center. And you can just do small little brush strokes. You don't have to try to do it all at one time. And then I like to flip and drag. And the cool thing about gel is, of course, there's so many pencils and stuff you can fill in if there's any spots, like I like to do at the end with a different brown. So you just do the same thing to the other eye. If you want to wing it, like at the end, it will kind of make your lashes look drawn out. I think I'm going to do that just because I really kind of like that, you know, cutesy look. Kind of going to... If you do get too much, you can always just kind of dab it off on your wrist. It's not really You don't have to start over here. I just like to because it's easier and it makes more sense to me. They tell you not to go in your waterline with gels. I do anyway because they stay on really well. And on the top, it really bothers me if I see any like skin up here showing, because it's just kind of like, why is it showing? It's supposed to look like it's growing from your eyelashes. But anyway, I like to go ahead and fill that in. And then on the bottom, I'm going to use the pencil. You could just leave it like this if you wanted to. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the pencil just because I like to add a little extra color. And it looks really pretty in the sunshine. And next, I think that's all the eyeliner and you know, shadow I think I'm going to use, just because you don't want to, I mean, you don't have to go that heavy. I mean, it's someone you're supposed to be getting to know. You don't want them to be staring at your makeup the whole entire time, unless that's how they met you and then they know that's, you know, who you are. You don't want to be overdone for your personality. Next, I'm going to take my eyelash curler and curl my lashes. And then I'm going to take my L'Oreal Paris Double N Mascara in black, and you use this side first. You don't have to. I'm going to because it makes your eyelashes super long and it's really easy to take off. I really like this mascara. I don't know if it's my favorite yet, but I like it a lot. It's kind of like, I don't know, it kind of gives you a false look without having to work with the false lashes and without being too bulky. And for a first date, you definitely don't want an eyelash to come off, or, you know, you just don't really want it to, got it in my hair, be like too in your face kind of thing. You can apply some to the bottom, I like to, just because it really opens up my eye a little bit better. I got some on my eye, but the biggest trick is not to wipe it off while it's still wet. Get it when it's dry or it will smudge. I really hope you enjoyed the eye look. Next we're going to move on to the mouth, and then I think we'll be done for the first date look.